Welcome back to the Philosophy for Philistines channel with your host, Bill Reimer, for Sunday, October the 30th Fireside Chat. I had the following thoughts after the Pfizer executive laughed about the vaccine being released without any real testing and proof that it would prevent transmission of COVID, in spite of the fact that the authorities assured us that it would. The greatest commonly held fallacies of our age is the belief that the state is more honest and less self-serving than private enterprise. Mixed economies, where the state is deep in bed with multinational conglomerates, have created the most corrupt economies of all time. Mixed economies place the state and private enterprise in an unholy alliance where they serve one another's interests rather than that of the public. Failed COVID policies are the direct result of the marriage of enormous multinational conglomerates like Pfizer BioNTech and Western governments. We even have good reason to suspect that Pfizer BioNTech's presence at ground zero of the outbreak in Wuhan may well have something to do with gain-of-function research conducted in full cooperation with the CCP. The CCP understands this fully and uses influence peddling to buy corrupt Western leaders who are selling out their country's interests to the communist Chinese. Hilariously, the belief that private enterprise free of state interference is evil because of its inherent greed is simply another way of restating the old socialist fallacy that capitalism is evil. By the same reasoning, the socialist state being deemed to be free of greed and therefore moral demonstrates an utter ignorance of socialism in practice. Socialism has murdered hundreds of millions and oppressed countless millions more, while capitalism is based upon uncoerced voluntary exchange, where all parties benefit from said exchange, otherwise those parties would no longer engage in doing business. When the state coerces people to use an untested product at the taxpayer's expense, specifically an unproven vaccine, by making it impossible to keep your employment and travel without being vaccinated, the state is engaging in tyranny. This also doesn't take into account the side effects of the vaccine, which have led to many medical issues, including heart disease. The form of socialism resulting from state and private industry combining to form a cooperative entity which does not answer to the people whose products and services we are forced to use is properly known as fascism. Words matter. Let's get our semantics straight. We were being railroaded against our will. So if those aren't scary thoughts that even the Count would be scared about leading up to Halloween tomorrow night, I don't know what are. We need to pray like we've never prayed before, because our narcissistic leaders actually think that we don't see this, that we're supposed to forget what they've told us and then forget that they've contradicted their own narrative. God bless you all. Let's stay in this together. Don't participate in the lie.